Welcome to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. A beautiful Saturday afternoon in Southern California as we're at Jackie Robinson Stadium. We anticipated getting Virginia Tech and UCLA this weekend, but not necessarily on day 2 in. That's rough.
I was being nice.
They need to get him going today. He's 6-0 on the year in the 2-2 pitch. And the strikeout, and that's how our ball game begins. Charlotte against Notre Dame in the second round of the ACC tournament, then lost in the quarters to North Carolina. Pulled him there. Groove with a feeble swing, and that's strikeout for Barnett to start his day.
Well, that's a little slow.
Shows bunt, and may have tweaked something there. Awkwardly moves out of the batter's box after he pulled the bat back, and
sounds like
actually
it
hit base. Barnett's pitch in the air to right, over toward the line. Hustling over is Jared Hocking on the move, just shy of the track, runs it down, side retired. A runner left for the Hokies. Virginia Tech nothing. UCLA coming to bat. Your 4.65, 5-4 record, making his 15th start. Hit on the ground and through into right. And Dean West starts off UCLA with a single and escaped with the win. Cholowski drives it out to right center and deep. Going back is Grube. He'll make the catch just shy of the track. And West back to first as Cholowski trying to go the other way. Want to know the count on LeVou, the junior from Huntington Beach down here in Southern California. West running, swing and a miss, throw to second base, and Dean West steals the bag. (3-2). And a breaking ball that missed off the outside, and Renfroe thought he made his pitch, was staring in at plate umpire Derek Everett, but did not get the call. Not close, and they're loaded. Dean West slides over to third. Up to second goes LeVou. Back-to-back walks surrendered by Renfroe. Elevating a fastball, and he struck him out. 95, 2 gone, and that was huge for Brett Renfroe.
Well, gigantic and a tremendous.
Bases loaded, 2 down for UCLA and a full count. The merry-go-round will go on the pitch. And going the other way, backhanded to third. Owen Petrich fires across to first. They get Duggar, and Renfroe is able to wiggle out of it for Virginia Tech. Shriek snap by the Mustangs. Line to left, over toward the line. Dean West is there to make the grab. Out number 1 in the second for Michael Barnett. And the 3-2 pitch, and Luderman grounds it left side, stationed toward the holes. Rock Cholowski slings it on to first, and there's 2 outs in the Hokies' second. 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the hole, backhanded by Cholowski. Fires to first. What a play by Rock Cholowski. Showing off the arm and the range, and a 1-2-3 second for Michael Barnett. Freshman for UCLA is from Escondido. And he hits that one well out to right. Going back is Sam Grube, drifting with it as he's just shy of the warning track, and he makes the catch. Going from second base to center field is bouncer to short. Pete Daniel and the throw to first, and out by a step is Phoenix called 2 away. And this is what UCLA had to. Swing and a miss, got him. Struck him out. Second for Brett Renfroe. 3 up, 3 down inning for the Hokies right-hander. We're scoreless heading to the third in LA. Third in LA, where there are no weather problems here, and a towering fly to right. Jared Hocking waiting for it to come down. 1 out. And that's 5 straight retired by Michael Barnett. Overshift on for Petrich, and he takes high, and that is a 1-out walk and a base runner for Virginia Tech. ESPN is the home for the NCAA College Baseball Regional. His last few outings. His last win was back on April 11th. Bouncer to the right side, flag down. Phoenix call. Short throw to first. That takes care of Daniel, and Owen Petrich gets to second. Michael Barnett. The pitch. In on the hands and over the leaping Chalowski into center. Petrich rounding third. He will score a 2-out RBI single, and Virginia Tech strikes first. 1-0 Hokies here this year. Runner goes, and the throw down to second base. Offline, knocked down by Chalowski, and a steal for Sam Grew. 11th steal for Grew, but wait a second, they're calling out, maybe due to batter's interference and trying to interfere with the catcher Duggar.
Right now, that's the only thing that I can guess that it was.
Because I don't think it was necessarily strike three.
Derek Everett, home plate umpire. Let's see if Ethan Ball.
Oh yeah, it was. It was strike three. There you go.
Oh.
Watch.
Is what it is. I mean, it's
under it, West lofts it to the left side. Owen Petrich, a third baseman, drifting with it, puts it away out number one.
Pete Daniel, I guarantee, is going to go in the dugout and say, hey, I actually play over here at shortstop.
Away. And Rock Chalowski honors him every at bat, every game that he plays, as he lines it to left, and it's sinking in front of Nick Licurdo. And there is a sharp single off the bat of Chalowski, and a 1-out base runner.
Athlete you are and player, if you don't have the character that goes with it, doesn't mix in the dugout.
Mulify LeFou walks for a second time, and the Bruins have 2 on with 1 out. Martin skies this one to the infield. Infield fly rule is called near the bag at second, and making the catch, that is the shortstop. Pete Daniel moving over to the right side of the infield for out number 2.
Well, Ethan Gibson was over there as well.
Brett Renfroe, the pitch. Pop up, shallow right center. Ethan Ball going out, twisting and turning. The second baseman puts it away, and Brett Renfroe wiggles out of it again. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In the air to right. Jared Hocking backing up just a bit and gliding with it, makes the catch, reaching the rim of the warning track. With the breeze blowing out, here's Ethan Gibson with 1 out. Ground ball. Rock Chalowski charges on to first. A low throw with a dig by LeFou. Well done by Mulify LeFou over at first base, and the ball that short hopped. The Bruins first stranded 5 runners through the first 3, and Renfroe has pitched his way in and out of jams. Roll it to short. Rock Chalowski up with it. On to first. Much easier throw that time for LeFou to handle. Michael Barnett, a 6th pitch inning. To the home fourth we go. 1-0. Without burning myself, ball drilled. Cashel Duggar deep to right field. Tie game home run. 5th of the year for Duggar. And the Bruins have knotted this game here in the last of the 4th. Out of a 2 for 27, Duggar with a homer. Trey Godoy now the batter, and he lifts this one out to left. Playable for Nick Licurdo, over and in. And 1 gone here in the 4th, but Duggar unloads for UCLA.
Well, it's a fastball in, and you can see Duggar thinks he got it right off the bat. Very rarely does Duggar give you this look. And then we talked about this team, and the Bruins are a team.
In the air, out toward right center field. A long run still going, and it carries all the way and skips over the wall. Phoenix call a rule book double, and that goes to show you the wind and how it's pushing balls out toward right center, because both the center.
Somebody was happy that's on that Rocky roster.
That ball drilled to left. Nick Licurdo back, and that's off the wall. Having to hold, now breaking for third. Phoenix call being waved, and the throw, there will be no throw to the plate. the senior puts UCLA in front. And ball four to West.
Wow, what a tremendous take. This is a changeup from Renfro. And again, nobody knows their pitchers better than the pitch caller.
The pitch. Hit in the air, center field and deep. Gates going back, reaches out for the fence, and makes the catch on the track. Tagging at second, Jared Hocking breaks to third. Staying at first is West. Chalowski
Better their batting average with runners in scoring position.
LeVou reaching for it, lines it, and Ethan Ball makes the catch in shallow right as he was stationed back there and almost took the glove with him out to right field. Bruins get on the board.
Well, you know, he's made big pitches when he's had to, for the most part. I mean, I give him a lot of credit. He hadn't pitched in 16 days, so I mean, he's fresh, but he's probably also, you know, not quite as sound as you'd want him to be. But no, he's done a hell of a job for us.
Overshift on in the air to center, playable for Will Gasparino, and he makes the casual one-handed catch. Two gone here in the fifth, and John Sheff is no stranger. Penrich puts a charge into this one. Deep left center. It is going, it is gone, and we've got a tie game. Two-out solo shot, the sixth of the year. And Owen Penrich delivers for the Hokies. That's the 370 sign out there. And the 9-hitter. He has scored both runs for the Hokies in this ballgame.
It's a hanging off-speed pitch, and it's up, and these go a long way. And that trip by Castle Duggar, for me, is just buying the pen a little bit more time. The Bruins are heating up. We heard John Savage, all hands on deck.
1-0 on Pete Daniel, who is 0 for 2. In the air, playable out toward left center. Roaming over is Will Gasparino. And he makes the catch to retire the side, but Virginia Tech ties it. Owen Penrich goes deep.
Directly to the 45 in the third innings.
And Martin skies it to right. Over toward the line, Sam Grube fighting the sun, and he finds the baseball, one gone.
And the 25 walks. Because anytime somebody has good arsenal coming out of
easy tournament. Gasparino in the air to right. Sam Grube drifting back to the wall. Gone! Home run! UCLA reclaims the lead. 20th for Gasparino. And you think he makes a difference for UCLA?
Well, Bruin fans sure think so, and that entire dugout, and he will get a big greeting. He is 1 6'7" strong man from Gasparino. The location, keep in mind, you're talking about a 6'7" man, and this is on the bottom. This is knee high.
Jammed, slow bouncer to short, charging at Pete Daniel, throws out Duggar, and there's two gone here in the last of the fifth. Line the other way, and a leaping catch. Owen Penrich at third. Off a solid liner, trying to go the other way was Trey Godoy. The homer by Will Gasparino.
That is gone in a while.
Ground ball to second. Waiting on a smooth bounce. Phoenix Cole handles it. One gone. Time, by the way, that we have a #1 versus #2 matchup in an elimination game on day 2. Ball down swinging. 1-2 on Cook. Barnett, the pitch. There it is, strike 3, and a big scream and a pump of the fist. 5 strikeouts for Barnett and a 1-2-3-6. 8, 9, and 1 coming up for the Bruins. Popped up by Phoenix Cole. Third baseman Petrich into foul ground, and Owen Petrich puts it away. One gone. Clash in Italy. 1-0 on Jared Hocking. Preston Crowell bunted. Past the mound. That'll be a hit, and Hocking has a 2-hit game. He took advantage of where Virginia Tech was playing.
We can't say cakewalk because 2 number 4s won yesterday, or actually 3.
Ground ball right side. Ethan Ball goes to second, and that's all they'll get. They get the force on Jared Hocking, the lead runner. And West aboard with 2 outs on the field.
Hands.
And Chalowski draws the walk, 2 on 2 out, and Mulivai Lavu coming up for the Bruins. Crowell the pitch, and Lavu got under this one. A towering fly to left. Nick Licurdo toward the alleyway, puts it away, side retired. 1 hit, 2 left for UCLA. We're headed to the 7th.
Down the middle. Hope he hits it to somebody.
In the air to center. Going back is Gasparino. Still going back to the track. Leaps. It is gone. The game is tied. Ethan Gibson, his 8th home run.
The pitching change as we take a look at where this location of this fastball was. Up, and Gibson did not miss it.
Struck out 5, walked 1. And it's ball 4, and Cal Randall has walked Hudson Luterman on 4. And now a base runner for Nick Licurdo. Chopped toward first. Lavu backs up on it and fields. He'll race to the bag and beat Nick Licurdo. That was a really good play at first base by Mulivai Lavu to get the out. Hudson Luterman gets to second. Eliminated in Omaha last June. Jet swing, did he go? Yes, he went around and appealed. And Gates in disbelief. 2 gone here in the 7th. Cal Randall delivers. Swing and a miss, elevating. Strikes him out, 97. A couple of strikeouts, and Randall. Emotions from the UCLA reliever. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right toward the hole. Pete Daniel at short. And he gets Roman Martin at first, out number 1. Oklahoma City. Here is Will Gasparino, a homered in the 5th. And he grounds it to short. Routine for Pete Daniel. And 2 quick outs for Griffin Stig to open up the bottom of the 7th. Underneath his gray top, that's Drew Stig's jersey he wears under his own. That of his brothers. Strike 3 called, and Stig a 1-2-3-7. Hit sharply. Diving stop by Chalowski. And robbed of a hit, Pete Daniel. Highlight reel play again from Rock Chalowski. Lead today of 1-0. And the 2-2. Strike 3 call. Bottom of the zone, and there's 2 gone.
You ever want to know where
To plate. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. And he drives one to right. Going back on it is Hocking at the track. He is gone! Home run! Virginia Tech has the lead.
Let's go, baby! Come on, baby!
1-2 on Henry Cook. The homer by Ball, and the lead for Virginia Tech. The pitch. And tipped in the glove of the catcher Duggar. Striking out is Cook, but Virginia Tech
their season is over.
And a hit by pitch, and a start for UCLA in the bottom of the 8th.
It's a game, your season's over.
Call gets it down toward first. Griffin Stig, the pitcher, fields it. Nutter hands for the out. Call advances the runner, Miza, and the tying run at second base with 1 out here in the last of the 8th.
It's a textbook sacrifice bunt.
Out in shallow right, the second baseman. As his homer right now is the difference for Virginia Tech.
No.
And Espinoza gets hit by a pitch. Stig, that's the second batter he is hit here in the inning, and it'll go for UCLA. Clement, the 1-strike pitch, and West in the air, shallow left, over and in toward the line. Nick Licurdo still charging, and he makes the catch that slides. Runners scamper back, there's 2 gone. He's also walked in the game. Single back in the 3rd. Skies this one. Shallow center, behind second, going out is Pete Daniel, and Daniel puts it away. And Matt and Clement escapes the jam, strands 2. Right now, the homer by Ball in the 8th is a liner to right, slicing, and it gets down, and trouble with it, and picked up on the warning track. Out there and right by Phoenix Call, shifting from second base to play right field, and Ethan Gibson doubles the other way. He homered in the 7th, and the lead. The other way to right, toward the line, that falls in for Luderman and a hit. Rounding third, Gibson. Phoenix Call throws into second base. Luderman dives across despite no throw, and it's 5-3 Virginia Tech. Full count, nobody out. Runner goes, ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball fielded right over the bag, and a great dig at first by Mulibai Lavu as Roman Martin fielding the ball right around the third base bag with the dip. 0-2 on Gates. Micah Jordan at second, and Hawk gets the strikeout for the changeup, and there's 2 gone. Strike 3 call, bottom of the zone. Hawk with the strikeout. Penrich in disagreement. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. A 2-run lead for Virginia Tech. Heart of the order coming. The #1 national awards back in 2023. Lavu drives one deep right field. Going, gone. Towering home run. An absolute
Catcher did a good job to bring it back in.
No.
Martin, deep right field, going! Tie game! Back to back for UCLA!
Lavu, 2-strike, turned in that leadoff hitter. It's a breaking pitch from Clement. Short, out of the yard. We talked about Roman Martin. Clement threw a couple high fastballs that Martin fouled off. As we take a look at the second look at Lavu's home run, but Martin's at bat. Clement had thrown fastballs up in the zone that Roman just missed, and we talked about Roman's happy zone. It's down, and it's right there, and Roman didn't miss it, and Clement knew it.
1-2 on Gasparino. Bat goes flying, the baseball near second base. Pete Daniel, not in time, the winning run is on for UCLA.
I'm not.
Bunted, and he's out.
I'm shocked.
He can't advance the runner, and Duggar strikes out trying to bunt. 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th.
It's gotta be, don't chase.
Left field base hit. Gasparino around second. He'll get to third. Slipping in left is Nick Licurdo, but quickly gets up. And the winning run at third base. 1 out.
Right where that last fastball was. Might get a pop-up.
And UCLA has won the game. A remarkable comeback in the bottom of the 9th. And the #1 national seed lives to see another day.
Just an incredible baseball game, and an incredible comeback in the best game in the world. And this is exactly why the Bruins have the most come from behind wins in the entire country. Back-to-back home runs start this inning to tie the game, Roxy.
An improbable comeback by UCLA, trailing at 5-3, going to the bottom of the 9th.